Have you ever noticed how some people push your boundaries the moment they realize you won't fight back? They interrupt mid-sentence, talk over you, or make subtle jokes that aren't funny at all. And when you stay polite, they take it as an open invitation. Most people respond with anger, long explanations, or frantic attempts to justify themselves. But that rarely earns respect. It drains your energy and teaches them to treat you the same way over and over. The Stoics recognized this long before modern psychology put it into words. No one can truly disrespect you without your participation, not because their behavior is acceptable, but because your response is where your real power lies. Today, we'll explore 6 Stoic ways to deal with people who don't respect you, methods that don't require shouting, arguing, or lowering yourself. Each approach gives you something far more valuable: control over your presence, your energy, and the standards you uphold. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to respond calmly, strategically, and with a level of self-respect that can't be ignored. 1. The silent stare. Flip the power dynamic. Just before someone disrespects you, there's a moment, a shift in tone, a smirk, a quick glance to see if you'll react. People testing you aren't seeking fairness, they're seeking control. And the fastest way to lose that control is to snap, defend, argue, or explain. That's exactly what they expect. It keeps the power in their hands. The silent stare works the opposite way. It's calm, deliberate, and forces them to confront something unexpected: your stillness. Imagine being interrupted in a meeting. Your instinct is to talk over them or justify your point. But a Stoic pauses. You lift your eyes and look directly at them, steady, neutral, unhurried, for a few seconds. No blinking, no rushing to fill the silence. That pause alone often makes them stumble because their disrespect relied on a quick reaction. When you don't react, the imbalance shifts. They become the exposed one. The silent stare works because it flips the psychological script. Most disrespect is impulsive, a quick jab to see if you'll shrink. Holding eye contact doesn't fight back, it mirrors their behavior. It forces them to feel the weight of their own words without you saying a word. Stoicism teaches that you don't need to meet force with force. You meet it with clarity. This technique doesn't require anger. In fact, if you look irritated or emotional, the effect disappears. The power comes from stillness. Keep your face neutral, breathing slow. Signal that you're present, alert, and unfazed. They expected noise. You gave silence, and nothing unsettles a disrespectful person more than seeing their attempt fail. Picture a friend making a joking insult at your expense. Most people let it slide or laugh awkwardly. Not you. You look directly at them, calm and unmoved. The room shifts. Suddenly everyone sees the joke wasn't funny. It was a test, and you didn't take the bait. That moment earns more respect than any sharp comeback. In relationships, the silent stare interrupts manipulation. When someone guilt trips you or twists your words, your silence communicates one thing: I see what you're doing. It removes the emotional reward they expected. Now they must deal with themselves, not your reaction. Use this technique whenever someone cuts you off, speaks condescendingly, makes a passive-aggressive jab, or tries to provoke you. The stare does the heavy lifting. You're not ignoring them, you're making them face their behavior. Once you master this, something shifts inside. You stop rushing to defend yourself. You stop giving instant emotional access. You stop reacting to every disrespectful impulse. The silent stare isn't about intimidation, it's about presence. A quiet declaration: I am not easily moved. That alone commands more respect than any argument ever could. When you look back with calm eyes, you're not just responding, you're reclaiming the room. 2. Silence as a complete response. Some disrespect doesn't come from yelling or insults. It's subtle provocation meant to make you react. so the other person feels superior. The truth is simple. Disrespect survives only when you feed it. Stop feeding it, and it dies. Silence is one of the most powerful responses a Stoic can use. Not the silence of fear, not surrender, but understanding. The kind that says, I am not giving my energy to this. Many believe that when someone disrespects you, you must react. You must defend yourself, explain your intentions. But that belief is exactly what disrespectful people rely on. They want the show, the emotional spike proving they got under your skin. When you stay silent, you deny them the reward. Imagine someone makes a snide remark about you in front of others. The normal reaction is to fire back or justify yourself. A Stoic doesn't reward cheap shots. You slightly turn your head, maintain a calm face, and let the comment fall flat. No explanation, no counterattack. Suddenly, the energy shifts from you to them. Their attempt looks childish because your silence exposes the immaturity behind it. Silence works because it forces them to sit with their own words. They expected a spark, a reaction. Instead, they face a void, their own discomfort. And discomfort is where truth lives. In social dynamics, silence acts as a filter. People who respect you won't misuse it. Those who don't will panic or escalate when they don't get the reaction they want. Either way, you gain insight. A man tries to provoke you with a sarcastic comment, silence. A co-worker makes a rude joke about your work, silence. Someone baits you into an argument for their gain, not yours, silence. This doesn't mean accepting bad treatment. Stoics always guard their energy and dignity. Silence sends a far stronger message than words ever could. Your behavior isn't worth my emotional labor. That simple thought alone deflates most petty attempts at disrespect. Here's the secret. Silence isn't empty. It sets boundaries without drama, shows confidence without performance, and communicates clarity without waste. Have you noticed how people speak differently when they realize you're listening carefully, not reacting impulsively? That's because silence creates pressure, not on you, but on them. It forces them to consider their tone, intentions, and the meaning behind their words. It demands honesty, and when silence fails, that's valuable information too. It tells you that the person in front of you isn't seeking connection or respect, they're seeking dominance or chaos. Both are things a Stoic mind walks away from. Deliberate silence isn't weakness, it's self-control. It's restraint, emotional sovereignty. It's the moment you stop letting others dictate how you feel or react. Next time someone tries to drag you into drama, remember, not every question deserves an answer, not every insult a response, not every attack a war. Sometimes, the strongest response is nothing at all. 3. Set boundaries without apology. Most people lose respect not because they're weak, but because they apologize for having standards. Nothing encourages a disrespectful person more than seeing you shrink while asserting yourself. Saying sorry before speaking, softening your tone, or making your boundary sound like an inconvenience signals that your dignity is negotiable. A Stoic never negotiates their dignity. Setting boundaries without apology doesn't mean rudeness. It means clarity. Your time, energy, mental space, and emotional well-being are resources worth protecting, and you don't need permission to safeguard them. Picture this. Someone speaks to you condescendingly. The instinct is to explain why it hurts or try to fix the mood. Instead, hold your composure and calmly say, "Let's keep this respectful." No justification, no over-explaining, no nervous smiles. You simply honor your standard. Notice what happens. They either adjust or expose themselves. Both outcomes are useful. Those who respect you recalibrate. Those who don't react with defensiveness, sarcasm, or irritation, revealing their true nature. Boundaries aren't walls. they're filters. You don't build a fortress to keep everyone out, you build a gate to let the right people in. Another example, someone constantly demands your time, expecting immediate replies. A clear boundary might be, "I'm not available right now, I'll get back to you later." Short, direct, controlled, no apology. Phrases like, "Sorry, I hope it's okay," signal that you're asking permission to have needs. Stoicism teaches the opposite. Act from principle, not people-pleasing. Even with family, boundaries matter. Someone raises their voice, you calmly say, "I don't stay in conversations where I'm yelled at." We can talk when things are calm. Then step away, not with anger, not with drama, but with discipline. In the workplace, boundaries matter even more. A colleague dumps tasks last minute. "I can't take this on, my schedule is full." No justification, no guilt, just a simple statement of reality. A boundary isn't a debate or negotiation, it's a decision. Enforcing boundaries without apology clarifies relationships. You stop living in resentment. You stop tolerating disguised disrespect. You stop overextending for approval that never mattered. Most importantly, you train the people around you, not by force, but by consistency. They learn that you carry yourself with self-respect, that you mean what you say, and that you hold the line. Calm, firm, unapologetic. Stop apologizing for protecting your peace, and you stop giving permission to violate it. 4. Stop explaining yourself to people who devalue you. A quiet but devastating trap is the urge to explain yourself. You explain choices, refusals, boundaries, even your feelings, but most people won't learn. If someone doesn't respect you, they aren't listening, they're gathering ammunition. Those who devalue you want leverage, not clarity. They push, poke, and question to make you doubt yourself. Every explanation becomes something they can twist or use against you later. A Stoic never plays that game. Stoicism teaches that your intentions, choices, and peace belong to you. They don't require external approval. Imagine this. You make a career choice that feels right. Someone says, "Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense." Most panic, giving long explanations to justify themselves. A Stoic responds, "Because it's the right choice for me." Period. No elaboration. When you stop explaining yourself to those who don't value you, the power dynamic flips. They expected justification, defense, or emotional fuel. Instead, you offer calm clarity. Think of children testing authority. They ask why, not to understand, but to measure uncertainty. Adults do the same subtly. If you scramble to justify, you signal weakness. Stand firm, and you signal self-trust. Example, someone disrespects your time and asks for a favor. Instead of, "I'm so sorry, I'm busy," a Stoic says, "I'm not available." Short, steady, complete. Ending sentences early unnerves disrespectful people. They seek loopholes and uncertainty to manipulate. Your explanation-free boundary denies them both. Explanations invite negotiation. When you start explaining, you open the door to debate. Suddenly, the other person feels entitled to judge your reasoning and challenge your choices. In doing so, you unknowingly grant them authority over your decisions. Stoics never give out this authority casually. The same rule holds true in relationships. When someone tries to corner you with guilt, asking, "Why are you distant?" or "Why don't you try harder?" don't fall into the emotional trap of justifying every thought. Simply say, "This is what I need right now." If they respect you, they will understand. If they don't, no amount of explanation will salvage the relationship. Here's the hard but freeing truth. Those who truly value you don't demand long explanations. People who constantly require explanations rarely value you at all. Your time is precious, your peace is sacred, and your path is yours alone. Stop handing people a map to your choices. Stop apologizing for your boundaries. Stop justifying what needs no justification. The less you explain, the more respect you command from others and from yourself. The Stoics knew this well. Life doesn't require permission. It requires conviction. 5. Strategic distance. Choice, not emotion. One of the most effective ways to handle disrespect is through measured confrontation, not by lecturing, not by proving a point, but through deliberate, calm, strategic distance. Many misunderstand distance. They think stepping back signals hurt, anger, fear, or bitterness. True Stoic distance is never emotional. It's clarity. It's recognizing patterns of repeated disrespect and deciding who can safely access your life. Distance is not punishment, it's management. When someone repeatedly mocks, dismisses, or undermines you, don't argue, don't chase, don't attempt to change their mind. Simply adjust how close they can get. You decide how much of your time, energy, attention, and personal space they can reach. The simple truth: you cannot control their behavior, but you can control access. Picture a coworker who constantly belittles you. You've addressed it before, but the pattern persists. Instead of another exhausting conversation, you create distance. You share less unnecessary information, keep conversations brief and professional, avoid sitting next to them, and stop trying to fix the dynamic. You reduce access. Instantly, they lose the power to affect your inner world, the satisfaction of your reaction, and the leverage they once held. In friendships, strategic distance is even more crucial. If someone only comes to take, criticize, or use you, there's no need for dramatic confrontation. Stoic distance is a slow withdrawal, fewer replies, fewer invitations, fewer opportunities to drain your energy. Let the relationship recalibrate itself through your absence. Healthy individuals will notice and ask respectfully. Unhealthy ones will react angrily, proving why the distance was necessary. In relationships, distance shields you from emotional manipulation. When boundaries are mocked, values disrespected, or vulnerabilities exploited, the Stoic response is not drama. It's space. Space provides perspective, clears emotional fog, and reveals who you are without their noise. Distance isn't about them, it's about you. Choosing peace over proximity, clarity over chaos, self-respect over convenience. Your energy is currency. Each interaction either invests or drains it. Wise people don't let their inner world be emptied by repeat offenders. Practicing strategic distance sends a powerful message without words. I decide who has access to me. This alone can transform entire relationships. People who value you rise to meet your standards. People who don't will fade away. Both outcomes are wins. There's no need for dramatic cutoffs, announcements, or explanations. Distance is a boundary expressed through behavior, not argument. Ultimately, those meant to stay in your life will never be threatened by your self-respect. Those who feel threatened were never meant to be close. Strategic distance reveals the truth, protects your peace, and shows that respect isn't demanded, it's allowed. 6. Stand tall. Body language communicates before a word is spoken, before a boundary is drawn, before a calm response is delivered. Disrespectful people are experts at reading one thing: weakness. Not in strength, but in posture, in presence. People who lack respect are constantly scanning for signs of weakness. Slouched shoulders, eyes cast downward, restless fidgeting, rushed speech, or a collapsed stance. These subtle cues tell them everything they need to know. This person won't defend themselves. This person will tolerate anything. This person is an easy target. But the moment you stand tall, truly tall, everything shifts, even before a word is spoken. Stoicism teaches that dignity begins within, reflected in outward posture. It's not an act, it's a physical expression of self-respect, clarity and grounded presence. When your body is aligned, your mind follows. When your mind is steady, your presence becomes undeniable. Notice how most people enter a room. Small, apologetic, quiet, as if afraid to disturb anyone. That alone signals insecurity and lack of respect. A Stoic enters differently, back straight, shoulders open, head level, not too high, not too low, breathing slow and measured. This simple shift changes the energy of the entire space. You look like someone who cannot be pushed around emotionally. You carry the weight of someone who knows their value without needing to prove it. Imagine someone offers a light insult, not overtly aggressive, just enough to test you. Most people react nervously, tense up, or rush to defend themselves. But you remain still. Your face relaxes. Your breathing is steady. You raise your eyes slowly, holding a calm, firm gaze. You are not intimidating. You are anchored. That stillness disarms their tactic. They realize they cannot unsettle you, and people quickly lose interest in trying to destabilize someone who remains unmoved. Here's the psychological truth. Body language doesn't just affect how others perceive you, it dictates what they believe they can get away with. Disrespectful individuals look for open doors, physical, emotional, or energetic. Weak posture is an open invitation. Strong posture is a locked gate. Go further. In conversation, don't rush your words. Speed signals insecurity. Speak slowly with controlled tone. Pause deliberately. Let silence carry weight. Every pause communicates, I am not anxious about this moment. Disrespectful people feed on urgency. Taking your time starves them. Your hands matter. Keep them still or grounded, not fidgeting or tapping. Fidgeting signals uncertainty. Still hands convey self-command. Your breathing is even more critical. Rapid breaths indicate agitation. Slow, measured breaths convey authority. And authority shuts down disrespect faster than any argument could. Small adjustments create huge shifts. Feet planted firmly instead of shifting, chin parallel to the ground, eye contact without flinching, holding space rather than collapsing into it. This is not performance, it is discipline. It is you embodying the version of yourself who knows their worth and what will never be tolerated. And here's the quiet power. When you stand tall, you don't need to demand respect. It is felt. You don't need to defend yourself, your presence does it. You make others pause before crossing your line. Disrespect rarely stems from courage. It stems from assumption. The assumption you won't stand for yourself. You don't fight, yell, or posture aggressively. You simply stand tall, calm, clear, and unmoved. A living reminder to anyone disrespectful. I respect myself, and that alone changes how you will be treated. Respect isn't something to chase, beg for, or earn by lowering your standards just to maintain peace. Respect begins with how you carry yourself, how you respond, and how you protect your energy. Today, you've learned 6 Stoic ways to handle those who disrespect you, not through anger or arguments, but through presence, clarity, and disciplined self-control. The silent stare. Silence as a response, boundaries without apology, ending the cycle of endless explanations, strategic distance, the power of standing tall. Each method is more than a technique, it's a choice to stop letting others dictate your day, a choice to control who gets emotional access to you, a choice to hold self-respect as a non-negotiable standard. Remember, you cannot control others' behavior, but you always control how you show up. When you show up with calm strength, the world adjusts. Those who value you rise. Those who don't fade away quietly. If this message resonated, comment which part hit hardest. Like, share it with someone who needs the reminder. Subscribe for more Stoic wisdom and repeat this with me. I do not negotiate my self-respect.